Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2021 McLaren 765LT. Now this has 1,164 horsepower, 869 pounds-feet of torque from its 4-litre twin-turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,801 pounds, has all-wheel drive, off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can out of 0 to 60 in 2.58 seconds. 0 to 104.255 seconds and going to a top speed of 220 miles an hour. Now this could very well challenge the McLaren 620R, which romped to the top of the leaderboard in the previous episode with a time of 3 minutes 19.341, and even though this doesn't have the permanent rear wing of the 620R, it does have adjustable aerodynamics. They're adaptive throughout the time of the cars being driven around, so I feel like on the whole this might well do as well. It's not as light, but it is even more powerful than the 620R, and the acceleration, launch and braking aren't half bad, and the off-road capability is pretty good as well. So I am hopeful that this will be good. Hopefully though the power isn't too much for the car to handle with the off-road elements and the corners and the kind of speeds you can get up to on this course. So it's very easy to suddenly lose control or get in a position through one checkpoint and lose it on the next. So there's the spoiler coming up now. Obviously it doesn't stay up permanently. Once you get to a certain rate of speed it will go back down again, and when you reduce to a certain rate of speed it will go down as well. So yeah, hopefully that won't be too much of an issue though. I do feel like this will be quicker in terms of acceleration than the 620R, because it has that extra power, even though it does have a few £100 in extra weight. I think that extra 200 and odd horsepower will definitely make up for it. Definitely going to be a fast and frantic run, this is. So far no real hints of understeer. So this was rear wheel drive only, so the all wheel drive is going to definitely change the handling characteristics to some degree, but hopefully not to the point of being a detriment. Even though obviously the extra weight is going to hold it back a little bit in terms of maybe acceleration generally. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be enough to for it to be slower than the 620R, and the extra weight also means that any debris that we come across will be dealt with a lot better than the 620R, because extra weight always gets you through any of the road furniture or anything like that a lot easier. Seems to be keeping up a high rate of speed. I do wish at the end of any run like this that the game would give you more stats than just the time that you've done it in. I'd love to see average speed and most amount of G for a corner or something like that. I think that would be really interesting to add to the game. 50 down there, which is lightning fast for a car in this series. Obviously it's nowhere near the top end speed of this car, but no car really ever gets to its top speed unless it's very low. This is impressing so far. Whether or not that means it's going to be a quick car, we'll have to see. And what have we done it in? Oh, I didn't check because I was concentrating hard. Wow, we have well beaten the 620R. 3 minutes 17 point, what was it, 9 something? 953 I think it was. No, 923. So yeah, that 620R only lasted a whole episode, and then it's instantly been knocked off. So yeah, that is massively impressive. Didn't think we'd beat the 620R by that amount of time. I expected it to be very close either way in terms of beating it or being slightly slower, but to be, you know, nearly 2 seconds ahead is really, well, about 1.5 seconds ahead is really, really impressive. So yeah, that means now the top 3 cars on this series are all from 2021, as this car now joins the Ford Mustang Mach-E in the top 3, which, yeah, is nearly 4 seconds behind this, and that was a fast car in of its own. So yeah, really impressed with this latest run of cars. Not sure it's going to keep up, but that now means that we have 3 McLarens in the top 10, with the McLaren GT now hanging in there in 10th place. But obviously, more crucially, we have 2 in the top 3. So yeah, McLaren seems to be the manufacturer of this series so far, as yeah, only yeah, there are no other car manufacturers that have a double. No, there's 2. One more car manufacturer that has a double car in representation in there, with the Hilux and the 4Runner representing Toyota, but they're the only ones in there that have 2 or more vehicles in the top 10. So yeah, McLaren are romping it through right now. So yeah, I'm going to look forward to seeing what other cars from them can do, but we'll give them a break for now, as we will be moving on to the Mini John Cooper Works GP in the next episode. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.